What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and today I want to discuss: is 2021 going to be your year? You know how we always go through. You always say, "Hey, next year's gonna be my year. Next year's gonna be my year." You know, and people get really hype about that. But what does that really mean? I mean, have you done the math? Have you figured it out? You know, guys, I'm really big on not only astrology and tarot, but also numerology. So I want to show you guys basically what to focus on for 2021 or any next year that you may be going into. And for those who know numerology, kind of you probably already do this. But let's look at 2020. 2020 was a universal year 4. And a 4 year can be hard work. It can be about your foundation, home and family, and just working hard to get what you want. Okay, you're building it, you're planting those seeds. Okay, so didn't expect much from 2020. When I went in, I was like, oh, this is going to be hard work. I'd already had my own personal year 4, and a lot of those themes came into play. As you can see, most people were stuck at home, which is a 4 kind of theme. You know, it talks about home and family, focusing on those things. A lot of people had issues in regards to their home and family, but mostly or had issues with work, maybe finding work, or not working, or or working from home, which is a 4 theme. And I've told people before, when we go into 2021, whole different story. A year 5, it's about freedom. It's about children. So themes about children, think about that, are going to come into play. Maybe school. But freedom, children, creativity, we're going to see a lot of new things happen. And romance. I think when people have more freedom, we're going to see more sex. See more sex, or have more sex, whatever. I've talked about this in other videos, but let's do the math and see where you are. Because a universal year and a personal year are 2 different things. So how do you figure this out? You take the month and the day. The month and the day of your birthday, okay? And you want to add it to the year. So this year was my personal 5 year, and I'm moving into my personal 6 because my birthday is March 7th. Please mark that on your calendar. March 7th. So 3 plus 7 equals 10, and then you have to round that down to a single digit number. So 1 plus 0 equals 1. So my expression number is going to be 1, which is about leadership and abilities. But also, I tend to experience things before people, and then I see it happen around the world around me, which kind of is the theme of my life, which makes it easier to predict stuff too. So I simply add that 1 to the universal year to get my personal year. So you can do the same. So if your birthday is on January 1st, 1 plus 1 equals 2. So you take that 2 and you add it to the year 5 for the universal year 5, and you get your personal year 7. It tells you what you personally should be focused on. So 7 is about meditation, okay? So, and spirituality. So if you're having a personal year 7, you want to focus and not do a lot of things. You may have more freedom to do things, but it's saying focus on your spirituality. So let's go through all the numbers to see where your personal number is, and to give you more information on what year you need to focus on. So if you're having a personal year 1, of course, you're going to want to focus on yourself, like really big time. You want to not really put your ideas on other people or wait on other people. Be a leader. Take that year to do something for yourself. Also, it means that a lot of your personality may change, or how you see yourself may change. Personal years 1 is a new beginning, so it's a great time to start a new idea. If you're going into a personal year 2, this means that you need to focus on other people. You need to kind of wait till things come to you. Anything you're going to need to do, you need to have a partner. It's also a great time to focus on relationships, but not so much. You can be romantic relationships, but if it's if you have a personal 2 year on a universal 5 year, you're probably going to be romantically intertwined with somebody through most of it. But overall, you need to do things with other people, or at least one other person, or bounce your idea off of another person if you're going to be successful. Now, if you go into a 3-year, if this is going to be your personal 3-year, it's going to be all about social life. It's going to be about hanging out and being with other people. It's going to be about communication. Get to know your neighbors. If you don't have any neighbors, talk to your people who are close to you and your family, like your siblings. It's going to be that, having fun with people in your close circle. The more you do that, the more successful you will be. Once again, we get back to 4. If it's your personal 4-year, God bless your heart. If it's your personal 4-year, you're basically going to go through some hardships again. I mean, we just went through a universal 4 years, so you kind of got the gist of what was going to happen. Unfortunately, you got a double year of getting that again. So it may be a little hard, but if you push through, you'll be rewarded. If it's a personal year 5, wow, I'm talking about lots of fun, lots of freedom. No matter whether you have a job or not, you have freedom to do what you want to do. So do it. Have fun. Go out of town. Do something daring. Like I said, romance is going to be really big out there. You may have more than one partner. You may meet several people that you really like. Also, it's a fertile time, okay? So if you're not trying to have a baby, be careful. But if you are, great. But fertility and also goes into creativity. So it's a great time to be creative if you're an artist. If you're going into a 6th year, this is about commitment, okay? It's all the things that you're committed to and need to do. This includes your work life, okay? So you're going to be busy, but it's also getting a routine. Things will be a little bit more predictable as you build a routine and you dot your I's and cross your T's, okay? So focus on that. Focus on commitments, all your previous commitments and new commitments that you'll be developing for the year. It's going to be a really organized year. Also, your health will come into play. So work out, get back in the gym. These are the type of things you need to focus on, and you'll be really successful. Like we already talked about 7. 7 is about spirituality, so focus on your spiritual life. Moving on to 8. If it is your personal 8-year, it's a year of finances. Getting your finances straight. Also, it's a great year for magic. If you are into magic and doing things on a spiritual level, deeper, great year to figure those things out. Your power, your energy will be really on high. But it's also about just energy that comes in and goes out. So it's not a year by yourself. It's a year where you are using your energy along with other people's energy, and you're making this kind of a circuit connection of making things happen, okay? So things will happen when you're working with other people's energy. So it's like your sex life will be high. 8 years is about sex, magic, occult, money, other people's money. But it's more so that nothing happens without our interaction with other people. Kind of like a 2-year, but 8 is about power. It's about money. It's about respect. So your finances will get better, but you also have to take a leadership role in doing these things, okay? It doesn't just kind of like fall in your lap. Kind of like a 4-year, you have to work toward it, but there's more financial reward in an 8-year. If you're on a 9, then you are finishing up stuff. You have a 9-year, everything that you've been working on for the past 8 years, 9 years is finally coming to fruition on your personal 9-year. So you need to figure out what you haven't finished at the beginning of the year and make sure you get down to it. Don't start new projects, finish it. You want to see the product of what you've been doing. If you've been trying to be romantic with someone and you've been working on them for a long time, that's the person you need to be focused on. Don't focus on any new people. Also in a 9-year, things will end for you. So there's things that you want to let go of. Figure out what you're going to see the product of, and also figure out what you need to let go of. So if it's a negative, toxic relationship, that's going to be the year that you want to break up, okay? All right, guys. That is your numerology. Figure it out. Let me know in the comments what's your personal year and what you're going to focus on. Remember, you want to take your personal year and add it off. You want to take your personal year and compare it to the universal year, because it's telling you a little bit more about that 5, because 2021 is a 5-year, universal 5-year. So it's about freedom and creativity, children, and stuff like that. So your personal year will tell you how you're going to get to that place. So leave me a comment below on what you'll be working on, what you're going to be focused on based upon your numerology. And that's the energy that's going to make your year your year, okay? And that's how you make it happen. So leave me a comment below, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Peace out.